Step into the mind of the unknown, where we dive deep into the unique human experience, where we blend the dark and the light. I'm your host Fabian, this is my co-host Sam, and welcome to Anything Evil.
Yo,
What's good, y'all?
welcome back. Happy Friday. You know what that means? Brand new episode of Anything Evil.
Yes, sir.
Welcome everybody. Welcome brand new followers. Bro, this past episode, you guys got down, man. You spread the word. We got I think 110 new followers. You know, we got a lot of feedback on this death episode. You know what I mean? And then appreciate all the, the loving words for me almost fucking ruining the podcast. You know what I mean?
Everybody liked the fact that we were pretty open, bro.
Pretty real.
Yeah, a lot of my shout out my cousin Edgar. That fool was like, damn fool. That fool was like, you fools are depressed, but you're not. I was like, sick ass fool.
I'm still depressed, bro. What are you talking about?
That's it, man.
Yeah, man. That episode was pretty tough, man. It's something that I still haven't really, opened up, I guess, or really said anything about it. Of course, there'll be maybe down the road there'll be a full episode dedicated to that, my experience with all that and how it was a fucking nightmare, low key. You know what I mean? But I live to tell the story, and yeah, just preaching and giving my thoughts on all that. And anybody, I've had some people who reached out to me after knowing the fact about all that, so I giving my little suggestions on how to deal with stuff. So anyways, yeah, we'll talk about that later on another episode. But yeah, man, it was my birthday as well, bro. Sick ass little birthday.
How was it, dog?
It was cool, bro. It was cool. I spent it with my fam, and we watched Silent Hill, bro. Return to Silent Hill. And I got a question for all you listeners. What's a scary movie that everyone hates but you secretly loved? Mine is Return to Silent Hill, because apparently, bro, that movie was ass according to the mass population. You know what I mean?
Why do people not like it though?
I have no idea, bro. But we're gonna talk about it. Today's topic is gonna be, horror movies, and what people think about it, how they've adapted through the years, right, with technology and all that, and all that good stuff. You want to stop or what?
No, we're good.
We're good. Yeah, man. So, what's your relationship with scary movies, Big Dog? Do you like them?
I love horror movies, bro.
Nah, no me digas.
I'm a sucker for a good horror movie, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan. That's probably my favorite horror movie, just because I feel like Leatherface is just a bad motherfucker, dog. You know what I'm saying? The fact that this was just, what's scarier, fool? A fool chasing you with a knife or with a chainsaw?
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And the fact that
tall
this
ass
was
too.
dumb strong.
Wearing people's faces, yeah.
They come from a cannibalistic family.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they, be doing some sus ass shit too. But I feel like all the renditions of that movie were good except the one with the Trey Songz. I wasn't a big fan of that one.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah, it was one of the, I think it came out in 15 or I can't remember. But for the old school ones, bro, the camera sounds, you know what I'm saying? Just the screeching of getting murdered with a chainsaw. It's sick, bro. Who doesn't,
The cinematography, yeah.
It's
cool.
it's a beautiful movie, dog.
Yeah, I dig it. But at this point, do you like it? You think it's cool, or does it scare you, bro? Do you like jump scares?
I don't necessarily think that was necessarily a scary movie. I think it's more of a horror movie just because of how gruesome it is.
But that shit scares me, bro. That shit's
really.
Yeah, bro, fucking maniac, 7 foot tall, wearing people's faces, killing people. I remember I saw House of a Thousand Corpses and
That one's sick.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Shout out Rob Zombie.
The remake, the 2004 one. And bro, I couldn't sleep at night, man. just thinking about people's like getting flayed, right? Like getting skinned.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Hooks
it's
and all
like
that.
it's
And just a dude just does it for fun.
low key, but
You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
it's like also like I'm also a big fan of Jason, but there's just too many Jason movies. You know,
That's
it's like the
true.
Halloween. I love Halloween too, but there's just too many of them.
That's true. That's true.
But I think like the creativeness or the creativity of like a big ass dude who's like technically he's like not all there. He's trained to murder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
That's the only thing he knows how to do.
and
Yeah.
obviously it's him protecting his family, right?
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
But like the dungeon that he has, that
Hunting
secret
and
door he
shit.
has,
Yeah.
hunting, like
That's crazy.
the way he yells and he's like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
raising the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chainsaw. It's sick, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and I think like that's I would say, well, I don't know if it's like a good entry movie into like horror movies because I guess like you said, it is kind of gruesome in a
I don't
sense,
know, man.
but I think I like it because it's not those slow to start movies.
Okay. Yeah. You're
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
hate a movie that like it's all slow in the intro and then like the climax in the middle, it's all cool and then it just dies off.
Yeah.
I need a movie where there's action in and out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like that's why
It's a
I
good,
love all those movies,
good
bro.
atmosphere.
Yeah,
Did you recently see like the Netflix special of Ed Gein?
I did, bro.
So supposedly that's where the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was
Apparently, bro,
inspired.
that's why it kind of like it threw me off because I remember when I was watching the episode, I was like, wait, like why does this look so familiar?
Dude, when he chops her head off, and
It's
dude,
crazy, bro.
oh
Like
my
it's
God,
insane.
bro.
But see, I think like with Ed Gein, it's more of a psychological movie
Oh,
if you
you're
think
right, you're
about
right,
it.
you're
You know
right,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that like I like the way like they broke his whole story down.
Yeah,
Even like I'm
He looks-
surprised,
he
which
looks
is crazy
innocent.
because when I found out that it was a guy from
yeah. Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah,
I was
Jax.
like, oh shit, bro! Like I've never seen him in
Charlie
like
Hunnam.
in a role like
Pretty
that.
boy. Yeah,
So then I was like, oh shit!
yeah.
But it's just like the way you see his character build after he.
oh yeah,
I don't know if anybody's seen it. You know, there might be some spoilers. So
spoilers,
spoilers
yeah.
alert! Like when he kills his brother, and it like after that, it's just like
yeah. Just
it just
down the
stays
hill,
with them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think for me, like the older I've gotten, I've have like a huge like admiration for like psychological films like that, bro. To see where the person starts to where it ends, how far they're willing to take it, you know? Because I think it's like they say, like once you get the taste of blood, bro, like you
That's
want
true.
more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, man. For me, it's the opposite, bro. When I was a kid, I would watch all these movies. Like, I don't know if you guys remember back in the episode 0 or number 1, our first debut episodes. We were talking a little bit about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the horror movies that we used to see as kids. And I remember like my very first movie that I saw was like The Blob.
Oh, I
don't know if you
remember that one.
I don't know if you guys
I
have ever
remember
seen
that
that. It's just like a weird space killer thing, creature that it gets on you and it essentially just melts you like acid, and it just becomes bigger after every blob every person it gets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I always thought that was scary, and then I'd up the ante and then watch something else, and then I think I then transitioned to Hellraiser, which is another
Hellraiser's sick.
Another
the new
gory-
Hellraiser
oh
is
my God.
crazy. Like the way they play Satan and all like those characters,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, man.
It's
I don't
it's
even know.
disgusting.
I don't
but
even know,
it's
bro.
Sick, bro.
Because I don't even dare watch it.
Oh, you haven't seen
Nah,
it?
hell
Oh my
no,
God,
dude.
bro. If there's a
shit's-
movie that I would want you, I recommend, bro, is that one. That movie
This
will
fool.
take you to another planet, dog. Of how just it's almost like sickening, bro. Like the way these characters like portray, obviously like the devil or like Hellraiser, like it's disgusting, bro. But it's like you can't stop watching because it's just like it's cool to see the way they like portray like hell. Like you go to hell
Yeah, I do
and
like
then
that.
and then I can't remember what the first dude they call, but what he does is he'll like read your file, and then he'll eat it. He'll eat the file, and then he'll throw it up, and then he'll approve you, or like I can't remember exactly, but then you go, and then you meet the devil,
No, mom.
and then the devil tells you like what your punishment is.
Oh shit.
Sick, bro. Like
Clean.
disgusting, but
Sounds
it's
cool.
sick.
Sounds cool. There is a new Hellraiser game coming out too, which I may dare myself to buy, and then maybe we'll play along.
Yeah, let us know,
For-
guys,
for
if you guys would
Patreon.
like to see us like play games and shit or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. And then back to obviously scary games and scary movies. For my birthday, my lady got me Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill F. It's like the brand new Silent Hill movie. But Silent Hill 2 in specific, it was a big thing on my birthday because obviously the movie Return to Silent Hill came out on my birthday, and so I played Silent Hill 2 when I was a kid back in like 2000. I think it was for the PlayStation 2. I think, and obviously shitty graphics, but Silent Hill 2 is an ultimate psychological horror game.
Oh, it's sick,
It's
bro.
it's crazy, bro. There's spoiler alert. There's like a weird part
Spoiler alert.
where like, bro, you literally go downstairs for like 20 minutes, like in a cave. Like you're just going downstairs, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, should I go back up? But you need to keep going downstairs for like 20 minutes. But like the atmosphere keeps like, getting scarier and scarier. It keeps getting darker and darker. And and I was very excited because I was like, oh shit, I get to play I get to play my video games, and I get to watch the movie. So I booked some tickets for me and my lady, and I invited my sister and my niece to watch the movie, and I actually really liked it. I wasn't expecting like a fucking Academy Award Best Picture movie, kind of shit, but like I actually really 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 enjoyed it. Like as a horror fan and a fan of Silent Hill games, I think the movie was really good. The atmosphere was great. The music, the visuals, everything kind of like tied in. Like, so if you weren't familiar with any of the Silent Hill games, like if you're just to watch the movie, like it would kind of make sense. You know what I mean? And then if you play the game, you'll see parts from the movie. You know what I mean? And so I thought it was really cool, but a lot of people were not too crazy about the movie, bro. It kind of like shot me down. It messed up my excitement a little bit.
Do you think it changed the way you like perceive the movie though, or
A tiny bit, but it's like because so it came out on Friday, and obviously that's when all the reviews came out. IGN gave it a fucking like 3, I think, which is like a 3 out of 10. No, or a 5 out of 10. It was a very low score, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, no way. Like, because obviously the trailer looks amazing, you know what I mean? And yeah, no, man, but a lot of people didn't fucking like the movie. But I think it's because they expected something big, you know?
well, I mean, I'm sure when like a new rendition of a movie comes out, like people want it to be like an exaggeration of like the last one. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it was with like the Texas Chainsaw movies. Like like the older ones are obviously more gruesome,
Uh-huh.
but the newer ones, you're like, oh shit, they got creative with the way they like changed the
Kill
deads and
people and all
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's but
That's true.
what were they saying like about the film or what?
Yeah, man, I don't know. They were just saying the pacing, the story. Some people were talking shit on the actors, and I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, I guess everybody's a critic nowadays. You know what I mean?
Well, no one's gonna like anything anymore, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it's just like,
I think everybody just has something to hate, and I
yeah,
think it's just
you
like
just gotta
herd
go in and
mentality.
enjoy what you want to enjoy.
But nah, man. Any listeners out there, give Return to Silent Hill a try. It's good. If anybody remembers the first Silent Hill movie that came out in 2006, I believe, 20 years ago, that movie was insane too. You remember that movie, right?
Hell
With
yeah.
the chick, and then like the fucking the barbed wire splitting that chicken.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Pinhead and all that.
Oh, like that's what I'm saying. Like Pinhead
Or
is probably one of
Pyramid
the
Head,
or
Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head, yeah. Pyramid Head is probably one of the greatest like characters in horror
Yeah.
film, bro. Like, imagine if we're just a motherfucker that how tall is he? Like 8 feet tall,
Yeah.
and just walking around with a big ass sword and just a pyramid
fucking
head. It's
Pyramid Head.
genius, bro.
Yeah, and he comes out in this Return to
Oh,
Silent
he
Hill.
does?
Yeah, a
Oh, I
couple
gotta watch
times.
it. I
Yeah, a
gotta
couple
watch it.
times. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And I haven't seen. We're talking earlier about like our relationship with scary movies. I haven't seen a scary movie in like fucking 10, 15 years, bro. I kind of try to stay away from them nowadays. Not that like I feel like they're poisoning my mind, but it's just like I'm a big ass pussy, bro. I just can't hang.
You know what movie? I think the last horror movie that I actually saw was Midsummer.
I was gonna talk about that one, bro. I was literally gonna talk about that one, dude.
What?
That movie is a trip.
I hated it, bro.
You hated it?
I hated it. I think obviously it's like that's definitely more of a psychological type
yeah.
of movie, and like the way like the cults bring in and like you see like those fools jumping off like the cliff and shit and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But like it didn't really like it didn't really do it. Like it's a long ass movie
Yeah.
and nothing really exciting happens. you know, you kind of just see like the way, you know, this fool's like, because I guess that's like his like heritage from his past. They go and obviously that chick, and they're breaking up with their mans or whatever, and they go on this trip and they join this whatever tribe or whatever cult it is, and then like obviously it's like, I don't know, bro, like you didn't dig it? I didn't really fuck with it, bro. Like it was just, again, it's one of those movies where like one cool thing happened and then it was like 30 minutes of just nothing. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I guess
it's definitely a big ass psychological movie. I felt a little bit different. This was back in like my A24 kick, so I was watching all of the A24 movies. I watched The Witch, the Midsummer, Hereditary. That one was pretty good too. I don't know if you've seen that one. Yeah. And so me and my siblings would watch it, you know, back at the pad. You know what I mean? And I remember Midsummer. I also thought it was a very pretty movie. Like it's like it looks
the cinematography of that movie is gorgeous, bro. But I think like for like what like the hype that it had behind that movie, and like the fact that I think it won like best film in like what's that, like film fest or the film festival? Yeah, it won like an award, and I was just like,
nah, he didn't dig it.
I was like,
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's like where like the, you know, horror fans nowadays are very divided, right? Some people want gore, like Art the Clown, you know, obviously.
Yeah.
Those Texas Chainsaw like slasher movies. Other people like now like Silent Hill, Hereditary, you know, Midsummer, horror, like psychological shit, you know what I mean? Obviously you're in the slasher side. I'm in the psychological side. I just always liked like your brain can fuck with you, bro, and like it's like,
oh yeah, bro,
you know, you see something but you don't know if it's really there, but it's like in a horror movie it's like it'll jump scare you, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, I just feel like that's cool. Like nobody like getting slashed in half or like body parts and all that.
But it's like even like, but that's why I'm saying like you like for me like horror movies, it has to be creative. Like that Freddy film with Johnny Depp, Friday the 13th.
Okay.
When he gets sucked into the bed and
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Yeah.
And you just see he gets sucked into the bed and then you just see the
sick.
blood just go, like that shit's genius, bro. Yeah. Like, and that's the type of shit that you're like, holy fuck, bro. Yeah. I didn't even know a human had that much blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I love seeing shit like that, bro, because it's like, sure, like jump scares are cool or whatever, like, you know, but I like for me, I need action, bro. Because I don't like your typical, like, oh, you know, like the hot girl, you know, is running away. And, like, obviously, with all due respect, the black dude dies first, you know. And it's just like,
all fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? It's like your typical fucking horror. Like, I don't like those, bro. Like, I want to see shit. Like, I don't want to know what's going to happen next. You know, like in a lot of these old school movies like that, you know what's going to happen next. Oh, don't run in that room. Like, he's there. Boom, she's dead. Nah, bro. Like, give me some shit where I'm like, oh, damn. Like, I didn't expect that.
I always liked when I was watching them as a kid. Obviously, I was raised with like the slasher movies, so like Halloween, Jason, you know, Friday the 13th, and Freddy Krueger. I always remembered like getting really pissed off at people not being able to run away run off of fucking Michael Myers, bro. Michael Myers is just chilling.
That or they just trip.
Yeah. I don't know, like, dude, get up, man. He's chilling, bro. He's just.
But that's why I like when they did the Freddy vs. Jason movie, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's just cool to see like two characters interact.
True,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
You got one that's mental and you got one that's physically strong. You know.
That's true.
And the fact that, like, you know, with Freddy, the only way you kill him is you kill him in your nightmares. You know.
Yeah.
Or when you're sleeping. And with Jason, that fool can't die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and he's afraid of water, which is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's me right there.
That's
bro.
you. You know. So it's just like. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Mindhunters.
No, I think I saw one episode. It's about serial killers, right?
It's about serial killers, but it's about the psychological, like, behind serial killers, like how like they created the word serial killers because of like they see one person do multiple murders and they're like, oh, it's a series of murders, right? So they call them serial killers. Damn. But then they start talking to
Taking us to school.
They start talking to motherfuckers. I can't remember
like
one.
famous.
Yeah,
killers?
I forgot. One of them's called Ed Templeton. Templeton.
Yeah.
Templeton, whatever the fuck his name is. And you
see
that
big fool.
The fool that's 6'5", smart, IQ through the roof. This fool murdered his mom, fucked her face, bro. After he decapitated her.
No mames.
But like how he said, yeah, after I murdered somebody, I would go and speak to the cops, and I would just blend in.
Common collective.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? It's like in the
See,
psychological,
that's
like,
the weird shit, bro.
and that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
Weird.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? And that's why to me, I
That's very
gravitated
intriguing,
towards
yeah.
that show so hard, bro, because it takes you through the mind of a serial killer and how like genius these fools are, dog. And that's why for me, I'm just like, what the hell, like. I don't know, bro. It's something about serial killers that like legit just like intrigues me, dog.
Well, like one of our favorite podcasts says, the monsters are among us, are us. You know what I mean?
Shout out Sword and Scale.
Shout out Sword
Oi,
and Scale.
oi, oi.
But it's true, bro. Like, dude, that Templeton, bro, that he killed his mom, fucked her face,
And then he buried her outside in the backyard,
and then
so she can look up to him.
and then it's just chilling.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Not a
it's like
bother.
it's and it's crazy to think like,
I think that's gonna be a future episode, bro. I wanna know more about.
oh,
fucking,
bro, we can talk about the Iceman. We can talk about
Yeah,
Ed
dude.
Kemperton. Like, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name wrong, so don't come at me, you know. But like, you know, like the
Ted Bundy.
all these fools, bro. Like, and it's crazy because it
Yeah.
always starts as a kid. You know, a lot of these fools were like, you know, they were beat by their parents, especially by their dad, or like other stuff happened. It's just like, it's just psychological shit
True.
that like when you get older, you
True
have
shit,
no
true
remorse,
shit.
bro.
True shit. Yeah.
And it's even like, I'm not gonna say it's like cooler, but like the fact that when they get to that mental state of like, oh, I can do this and get away with it. Because imagine back in the day, they didn't have DNA or forensics or none of
Yeah,
that shit,
oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like, so
Loki,
either-
you could get away with anything. Yeah.
like that fool turned himself in. Because he was just like, bro, like I'm
It's
tired.
too easy?
Yeah, it's too
Yeah.
easy for me. He's like, I need to be locked up, and that's
That's
why when
crazy.
like the I think it was the FBI, that went in and like talked to that fool. They want to go visit him. They would ask him like, well, like what's like, you know, why do people do this? And he told them like, well,
all describing other serial
he's
killers.
describing like what their next
What
move
they
is
would
gonna
think?
be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
okay, so like what is he into? Oh, he's into shoes. Cool. So
Oh,
look
mames.
up. So look up his. You know, if you guys can find like receipts of what he's purchased. It's like the BTS killer fool. He used to work for one of the Dish Network places. I forgot what it's called, but what he would do was obviously he would go to your house and be like, hey, do you need some fucking installations or whatever? So they'd be like, oh yeah, cool. That fool would go in.
Take
He would
notes.
scope out the area, but he would go into the ladies' like underwear and shit, and he would put it on, bro. He would like to dress up in like ladies' like underwear, and then eventually he would like go and murder these motherfuckers, you know. So it's just it's crazy for like what like you said, like the mental of
Yeah, I don't want to say, but like, yeah, Loki's smart, bro. Like,
it's
they're-
crazy, bro, because you would never think,
Yeah.
oh, this fool's just putting home internet in my shit. He's not
Yeah.
gonna wear my underwear and then fucking
Yeah.
murder me later, right?
Or he's not gonna scope out the place.
Exactly,
The door unlocked.
and
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't know who's around you, bro. We're passing murderers every day, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So now, what do you think about people who make these fucking movies, bro? Like,
I think it
You think
takes
they're crazy?
It takes a special person, bro.
it's probably those people who would want to kill, but just
It's like the people that worked on all the Mortal Kombat games.
yeah.
I heard that they had to watch videos of people getting murdered
yeah.
and all that,
They
and
had to
like a lot of
study.
people quit because they couldn't handle it. So I
Yeah.
think you need like a specific like trait, bro, that like allows you to like indulge that and not let it affect you like psychologically, you know.
crazy.
But I
Yeah.
do think it takes a special fucker, bro, to like be like,
Yeah,
hey, you know
man.
what? Why don't we figure out a way where we suck this fool through the bed and we just explode his body and the blood just rushes into the
Yeah.
roof, you know? So I mean, again, bro, it's a creative art. It takes
Yeah.
a special mind to do shit like
Yeah,
that.
because that's insane, bro. Obviously, too, like, hey, let's come up with a killer inspired by this other murder from Ed Gein, and let's make a Texas Chainsaw Massacre character. You know what I mean?
And exactly and imagine like the fools that are geniuses, bro, that like legit know how to get away with shit. You know, like there's another dude that used to work for the mafia. He would go under the name the Iceman because he would freeze the bodies. He would obviously like cut them up, freeze them for 2 years, and then he would like throw the bodies into like the park or whatever. Because then after that, being frozen for 2 years, you can't take
like,
the DNA.
distinguish.
Yeah, you can't distinguish who it is.
Dang.
So that like that genius, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Fuck, yeah.
Like,
So yeah, that's crazy. So you agree they gotta have some loose screw in their head, you know what I mean, to make shit like that. Even to like Art the Clown, the fucking.
but do you think the creator is more sadistic than the actor?
I don't know, man. Cause like when I think about like John Carpenter, you know what I mean. Like, have you ever seen The Thing? That's another weird, scary like body horror movie. And you look at John Carpenter, and he looks like just a cool little dude. You know what I mean? Glasses, looks like he goes to church, but he makes these fucking movies, bro. Like fucking The Thing, fucking Halloween, all these fucking crazy movies, and he directs them, right? Obviously, you know. So I think he must be like, is he like bloodthirsty? Does he want to see that?
I mean, I'm sure there's some sick part of his head where like he enjoys making shit like that, bro. Like, because I think for me, it's like, I've always compared it to like musicians, you know, like a guitar player when he writes a sick ass guitar solo, you always want to write a better, faster, like aggressive solo or like something that's gonna stand out more. So I think with these fools, they're just trying to beat their last work, you know, they're trying to expand or make it bigger, make it more gruesome, and like, I don't know, bro, like, because I think for me, as much as I enjoy horror films and like all that gruesome shit, like the older I've gotten, like the less I can kind of handle it.
Yeah, I mean,
so like I don't know if that's just like a normal thing, but I mean, come on, bro. Like I said, you know, I keep talking about that scene in fucking Friday the 13th, but it's a fucking sick ass scene. For you know what I'm saying? Like,
you mean the Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep saying Friday the 13th. Or like I don't know. I think it might have been a Jason movie too, where he goes into one of the rooms where like the couple are like having sex, and this fool just splits the bed in half. Fool.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. Like,
me.
But then you watch like, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Sinister. It's about the boogeyman.
No, I actually haven't.
That
seen
fucking movie.
What's that about?
It's about the boogeyman, bro. But that movie's scary because it has it all: psychological, jump scares, like. Bro, like in the intro scene, I think it's maybe like 10, 15 minutes in. I can't remember exactly because like obviously people buy a new house and they obviously there was murders that happened there, but they look into the backyard and like I don't know if it's like thunder or like lightning that strikes, so like the screen turns black and then it like obviously comes back to life and you just see 3 bodies hanging in the backyard. And it's 2 kids and like an adult.
No mames.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy shit, bro. You know, like Sinister is a crazy fucking movie, bro.
Yeah, might check that shit out. Maybe, but I mean, nowadays I think it's the newest craze is like what, Black Phone 2? Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen the Black Phone.
That's like a psychological, like the new psychological, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't seen that
scary kind of movie that I hear is good. Okay, so question. This is like off topic from our, roadmap.
Yeah.
If you were to write a scary movie or you were to make one, what type of scary movie would obviously I know it's going to be a slasher, but what would be like a origin story for your killer or where would it take place, like setting wise, like would it take place like at a hospital, woods, town, school?
I think like woodsy movies are always like cool. It's like as
so it'd be like what, like a couple hikes.
As whack as the Blair Witch Project was.
Oh yeah,
the way it was filmed.
Oh dude,
the way it was filmed was
Genius
beautiful,
movie.
bro.
Genius movie.
Because it's one camcorder. You don't like. I guess with like big films, right? You see your surroundings.
Yeah.
This one, it's whatever it's filming.
Point of view.
Right. So it's just like, I think like I if I would shoot a movie, I would have to be in the woods, because like
woods. Okay.
I think the idea of like being out in the middle of nowhere by yourself and there's a serial killer on the loose, bro.
Okay.
And he's targeting you. There's no way you're going to escape.
Okay.
But now, again, I know there's already a movie like that. It's Strangers, I believe it's called.
Okay, Strangers.
It's whatever. That movie's very anticipating. It's very like on the edge type of film. But I would want it to be more creative, bro. Like I want it to be where like the killer like lures you to these traps and like, you know what I'm saying? Like just some crazy shit,
You
bro.
just gave me an idea. Let's write a movie. So supposedly in Japan, there's like a there's mountains where people go to,
It's a forest.
it's a forest.
It's a suicide forest. Yeah.
Suicide forest. Uh, and apparently people, like sometimes they get drawn in and they get lost. They have second thoughts and they want to go back, but you can't. Like, I guess some kind of spirit, some kind of entity is, pulling you back in, and then you just tell yourself like, well, I can't get out of here.
But
might as well come.
Let me put it to you like this, right? Let's just say like in one of the scenes, right? Like you're the main antagonist. I'm the serial killer, right? You just came into your whatever Airbnb, whatever.
And that's low-key like a good, I mean, I don't want to like talk shit or anything, or like I don't want to put thoughts into people's mind, but like a serial killer killing in the suicide forest is probably like this.
But imagine, right? Like I was
ever.
telling you, put it in perspective, right? You let's just say you and your partner drive up to to the forest,
and we don't know about,
right?
Yeah, we don't know that it's a suicide.
And let's just
forest.
say, right, I'm the serial killer, right? And I'm watching your every move. I'm watching when you go in, when you're leaving your house, what time you go to sleep, when you turn their lights off, when you turn them on. So I'm planning everything, right? So let's just say I lure you, right? Like let's just say like your girl or whatever is making dinner, and now you're hearing shit outside. Let's just say I have something that
it always goes like that too.
And then the dude comes out and I lure him, right? Now imagine I chloroform you, bro. You pass out and you wake up in the forest with just hanging bodies, bro. What's gonna go through your head, bro? You don't know where you're at. You don't know how long you've been gone. You don't know what's happened to you.
Yep,
and all you do is you're just staring somebody in the face.
I think we got something there, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and it's like if I tell you, oh, run, yell as loud as you want, no one's gonna hear you. You're never gonna escape this forest.
Yep.
And now there you go running. You don't know where you're going.
Always being hunted.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that whole forest inside out, bro. So I know where you're gonna end up. It's like Jason. That fool knows where you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
That's a good movie, bro.
I'm telling you,
I'd
bro.
watch that. Yeah. That's pretty good.
It's a creative mind, bro.
Seafood.
I've seen plenty of scary movies,
bro. Gotta screw loose.
Oh, I do. I definitely do, dog. And especially me, like, one of my biggest fears... And this is something that I feel like I've obtained after watching so many... Because I used to watch scary movies at night, bro, by myself. But eventually, the feeling of someone watching me started creeping on me, bro.
Oh, I know. If anybody who doesn't know, the big dog has a weird, I guess, phobia of closed doors, right?
So yes, I cannot be in a room,
in a house,
with open doors.
Open doors or closed doors?
I can't have like if I'm in the living room, I can't be comfortable until I know my room is closed and my mom's room. Like I don't mind the front door, but if I'm in, like, let's just say I'm by myself in the living room, right, and I'm watching a scary movie, I can feel that my door's open, bro. So I feel like someone's watching me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like, and it's randomly, bro. Like, even my family thinks I'm weird as fuck because I do this. Sometimes we'll just be in the living room chilling.
I know. I remember
my mom's door opens, like, by itself because, like, the lock doesn't work. So naturally, it just opens on its own. And I'll just, bro, not even thinking, I'll get up and I'll just go close it and sit back down.
Yeah.
And I've always done that. I don't know why.
For people who don't know, we used to kick it at this fool's house. We used to play like Halo, Rock Band, all those good shits. And this fool would always just stand up and he'd close the door like he said, like his mom's door that doesn't lock correctly. Like a zombie, bro. Like if he was sleepwalking, like he'd be playing and then he'd just get up, close the door, and then sit back down.
But like you have to understand, bro. There's been times where I'm in my house and my door is just shuts it shuts by itself. And obviously, I don't know if it's wind or whatever, but I live in an old home, bro. Like, you have to, like, shut the door. You can't just, like, push it and it closes. So, like, the fact that the wind closes my door fully shut.
Trips you out.
Trips me out, dog. And also, and the thing is, and I've always told myself, if someone breaks into my house, I can hear the door open.
That's true.
No one's going to come to the front door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're either going to come in through the window, the back door, but I'm going to hear it. And I think it's more of just an awareness thing. So that's why for me, it's always been one of those, I guess it's a pet peeve, bro. I couldn't really tell you what it is.
Not a phobia, right? Yeah, it's pet peeve.
I don't understand because I'm not afraid of like an open door. No closed doors, fool.
No more locked doors.
No more locked doors, fool. But I don't know, dog. It's just.
No, I mean, it's whatever, bro. I mean, that's your thing.
But you know what's crazy, bro? You want to know like where my fear came from? Was the news.
The news?
When I was like I want to say like 8 or 10 years old, I watched this news segment where this guy broke into this house, murdered the entire family, right?
Verga.
And after that, bro, to me, like, that did something to my brain where
How old were you?
I'm like 8 or 10,
8 or
like
10.
around there, you know? So, like, at that point, one of my uncles used to live with us, bro. And, like, obviously, like, he would like to watch that shit. And I remember I stayed up, I don't know, for days, bro. I could not get good sleep because I thought someone was going to come in and murder me, dog. And now it's just like, well, cool, fuck it, bro. You know, like, let me finish watching the show and then do what you got to do, you know?
Well,
like,
close the door.
oh, yeah.
They
But,
won't
like,
kill
if
me.
you're going to come in, if you're going to break into my house, at least close the fucking door after, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true, too. That's like a little respect kind of thing.
but, yeah, bro.
That's funny. I mean, I do remember that. I haven't been to your pad in like forever, man. You still have like that bird clock?
Oh, that shit stopped working years ago, bro. That shit was scary, though.
Yeah, that shit would pop up like at the wrong time, too.
Low key, bro. That
Yeah.
shit wasn't even at, like, at the hour, and it's already going off.
Yeah, I remember those days. Good times. Yeah, your house is pretty old. It creaks. But it's still
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty scary, bro.
It's a cool house.
It's a
little
cool house.
Cool little
1920.
house. Yeah.
It's built 1920. It's a cool
Damn.
house.
There you go. Shout out. Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to Occidental. 1812, right?
Chill, bitch. Is gonna fucking dox me, homie? What the fuck? This fool.
We can cut that out, bro. Don't trip.
You can cut that out. That's it.
Oh, that's shit. All right. We're getting somewhere. I always thought, back to our, the horror movies and, settings and all that. I always thought horror movies set in, like, schools were pretty scary. Because I remember back in, like, Edison Elementary, like that fucking bathroom you took me when you beat the shit out of me and massacred me and was bleeding. That bathroom was weird, bro.
The bathroom was,
it echoed and,
but
like,
you know what?
Tall ceiling.
That's what it is. I think tall ceilings gives it that eeriness, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's just like, if you yell, it's gonna project so much louder.
Yeah.
Then it would be a smaller room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, now that I think about it, like the way you come in, you have to go left, and then it goes into the restroom.
Yeah.
It's scary, bro.
Yeah.
And
always
especially being in a
flickering.
hallway,
Yeah.
and it's in a little hallway too.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not a.
Yeah, I always ever since like elementary, like I never liked going to school bathrooms because like they would always be quiet, and I'd be like, dude, somebody's in here, and then obviously somebody would be taking a shit, right, and they want to be quiet,
Bro. And imagine I remember, I think it was 4th or 5th grade. We used to fucking dare each other to go in there and fucking say Candyman 3 times in the mirror,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
All that. I
Bloody
remember
Mary,
I was
Bloody
fucked.
Mary.
I was fucked up for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I remember sleeping in my mom's bed. Or actually, I slept on the floor because I didn't fit in the bed for 2 weeks, bro. Because I couldn't fuck. I would cry every night, and she would just be like,
I
"Well, sleep
remember
on the
that.
side, bro."
And does anybody else remember that, listeners? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Candyman. Well, I'm not gonna say fuck that shit, bro.
And then an asshole would turn off the lights.
Fuck, fool.
I remember those
That
days.
shit was crazy.
Yeah, but I always thought back to the setting. I always thought schools were pretty scary. You know what I mean? Because it's a place of education. You know what I mean? And being hunted in a school like that, it's pretty terrifying. Also, like malls too.
Yeah,
big-ass malls.
I think like hospitals and like prisons are pretty
hospitals.
scary too, dog.
Hospitals is a given, obviously. But those are like, I think, some of my favorite scary settings, I would say. Yeah, man, as we're almost winding down.
But hold on, before
Yeah.
we finish, since we're like, I guess I would consider ourselves musicians, right? How important do you think like a soundtrack
Oh
like affects a film?
yeah. That's a
Because
very
I
good
think
question.
like a beautiful score, bro. That just, and for those of you who don't know what a score is like pretty much like the music for like the music for the movie and stuff. So I think like a good screechy fucking like score, bro, of just eerie shit makes a film 10 times better, bro.
You remember that fucking song I showed you?
Oh
like, the
yeah, bro. I
Hiroshima?
listen to that shit like at least once a month.
Fuck, what was it? Pedalecki?
It's something, yeah. It's this crazy ass not conductor,
Composer.
composer.
Yeah, dude.
That shit. We'll fucking put a sample in here or
Yeah.
whatever. But actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put a sample of it in
Put the fucking, like,
the ending.
the fucking part where like they smack the
Oh
fucking,
god, bro, and like shit like that,
the
bro. And it's like
violins and
I like
shit.
the way like good music
It's
anticipates.
a good atmosphere.
Yes, bro, because like it's either give me silence, bro, or give me something that's gonna be like
some atmosphere. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! Like my fucking skin is crawling. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people, said that, speaking about soundtracks and scores and all that, a lot of people weren't afraid of Jaws. If you were to watch Jaws on mute, it wouldn't be too terrifying.
Yeah, the soundtrack makes it.
But like John Williams, that doo-doom,
and that's what made that movie famous was that fucking soundtrack.
Yeah, and it's I would say, obviously, I would say every time that music is very important in every aspect,
definitely, bro.
Of a movie, even scary movies. Return of Silent Hill had the original. The video game composer Akira. So like that's why I liked, that's why I didn't like that people were talking shit on the movie, because it was like, dude, it had everything. It had like the original scores, had all the atmosphere, it captured everything very, very well in Return of Silent Hill. But yeah, man, what's another good soundtrack for a horror movie that you know on the top of your head? Probably the Halloween theme
the
song?
Halloween is goated, bro. But what's that movie?
The Exorcist?
It's the one with like the Red Devil. Or like the Red Demon.
Oh, you mean Insidious?
Insidious has a fucking amazing soundtrack, bro.
And that fucking
my god, yes, dude.
Oh, shit.
And then also, which one's the one? I think it's Nightmare on Elm Street with the two little girls.
Oh yeah,
1, 2.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's sick.
Uh-huh.
You also gotta give a shout out to what's that movie you like with Here's Johnny.
Shining.
The Shining. The Shining has a pretty good one too.
The
Shining has a pretty good one too.
Yeah. Good stuff. Anybody else? Shout out down below. Any cool
and then a special shout out to the soundtrack from the X-Files.
Oh yeah,
that shit to this day gives me fucking goosebumps, bro.
Peak TV right there.
Clean, dog.
Peak TV right there. All right, but how about, so now as we wind down, what is a overrated and underrated horror movie that you know of?
Let's see. That's a good question.
Excuse me.
I think now I would probably say the Halloween movies are pretty overrated. Because again, it's the same fucking story.
I slightly agree, because a lot of people, like a lot of our influences, they call that movie like the scariest movie of all time, and I'm like, really?
No, not scary. It's definitely not scary.
But they put it in. I mean, I'm not gonna talk shit. Halloween, Michael Myers, Peak.
Oh yeah. No, don't get me wrong.
Mount Rushmore. But like at the movies, like they're not like
they're
as
just, it's like same
scary,
shit with like the whole Jason movies. There's like fucking 11 Jason movies, bro. Yeah. Jason Goes to Hell. Jason Goes to fucking
Jason X.
Jason Goes to fucking Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like there's fucking Jasons everywhere, bro.
Yeah, there's a Jason Goes to New York.
And then even with like Freddy Krueger, the new rendition they did of Freddy Krueger was garbage, because like the way they did the makeup was terrible. No one liked it.
Yeah.
But I would say Halloween.
Overrated?
I think it's pretty overrated now, because I think they're just trying to do too much. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with the new Scream movie.
Okay.
I know those are pretty, because I know like the origin of that fool. We'll get into that in another episode, because I can just go on for fucking hours about this shit, bro.
Don't tell me he's like an actual
serial killer. An actual serial killer.
Oh shit, for real?
But the way the original serial killer was at a school.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Florida.
Okay. University.
So what he would do is he would go into like the
That's crazy.
What is it?
Bro.
Like when they live the
dorms?
The dorms. But check this shit out, bro, real quick. So what this fool would do, right, is he would break into the dorms, and obviously he would murder. He would obviously attack girls. So what he would do is he would go break in, obviously like silence the women or whatever. But what he'll do is he'll decapitate them, and then he'll like set the body at a certain angle, and then he'll place the head.
No.
Like, so if you walk in, the first thing you'll see is her head,
mames.
and then her decapitated body in the bed, bro.
That's
crazy shit, bro.
Dude.
Crazy shit, dude. Like,
we need to talk about this in another episode.
Oh
but
yes, dude. We can definitely go into like.
Oh my god, that
like-
just made my stomach turn, bro. That is disgusting.
There's a bunch of fuck. Like,
How the
just
fuck, bro? How the
crazy,
fuck people
fool.
be actually chopping fucking body
Yeah,
parts,
bro. And the
It's
thing
so
is,
weird.
he did it. I think he murdered 4 women, if I'm not mistaken. It was 4 women.
And that inspired Scream.
Yeah, and that's why it's funny to me because it has nothing to
crazy.
do with like the Scream movies.
Yeah.
But like that's who like the movie is based on.
Wes Craven, right? He took inspiration.
Yeah, about that
That's
that shit,
crazy.
and it's just it's kind of crazy because like they talk about it in Sword and Scale,
It's funny.
and that's how I learned about it. And so yeah, so this fool would just like decapitate
Put
the
him in
body,
angles, bro. That's
and he would just like switch the body parts, bro. Just crazy shit.
no,
fool.
I'm his way.
So
No,
like
I miss-
and like I think if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, but he would write shit with their blood on the wall. And yeah, it's crazy, fool. Like it's but and I think that's why people crave like all this
Realism
shit.
and all
Yeah,
that.
because it's like a lot of people like you hear shit like that and you don't think it's real, right?
Yeah.
Because then they make it into movies or whatever. But when you go back and be like, all right, well, where did this
study up.
come from?
Uh-huh.
It's fucking insane, bro.
Well, I think that's why I think horror fans are divided, right? They, like you're saying, they want more realism, you know, and it's just like I don't think people can handle it, bro. Like I would not.
I
able to
will
handle
say
that
it is
in
true.
a
I
movie
think there
theater.
is a big divide because like there's your typical like, oh, like I like the old school underground movies that are like super edgy and like
Almost like snuff films.
yeah, like
no?
snuff films, yeah. And then like obviously you got the people who's like, oh, it's too digital, it's too fake, like. But I'm like,
That's crazy. I do see people like that.
Yeah, but if you get it like right in the middle, bro, where you can hit both ends of it, like, it's fuck, fool, it's sick.
I remember seeing a comment on like one of the Hosta movies.
Oh fuck! Hostels,
Anybody know
another
about that one? That one's like a crazy, like almost the closest you can get to like snuff films and body horror. And I remember one of the guys, somebody commented like, "Oh, if you were to chop that fool's head off, it wouldn't bleed that much. It would bleed like this." And it's crazy how people know that, bro. Like, it wouldn't just drip. It would squirt all over, and then it would drip after 5 seconds. And it's like, that's insane.
Oh yeah, bro. It's
to
like
think.
if you like,
You're like an expert now.
and it's crazy because a lot of these movies per se kind of like teaches you. That's why I've never really agreed on like how people glorify these motherfuckers because you are showing like tactics.
That's
Like
true.
I remember I learned that like if you get an icicle and murder somebody with it, they can't trace you because the icicle melts. They're not gonna find DNA in the water.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's why the Iceman, one of my favorite fucking movies. I guarantee.
He did that shit.
No. But
Oh.
like he would do the thing where he would freeze the bodies.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's
And
crazy.
it's just it's
insane.
and that one's cool because it's also like a gangster movie. Like he joins like the mob and stuff like as a hitman, and it's just Johnny Depp comes out in that movie, bro. So you know it's good.
Shit.
But like before, obviously, like give me your top 3 horror films.
Horror films.
They don't have to be in order, but just like give me top 3.
I would say Exorcist. It's got to be top, bro.
Actually,
That is just an insane movie. Anybody who hasn't watched it, you are lucky because that movie will kind of fuck with you. You know what I mean? Because it is kind of believable that could happen because there is stories of like actual exorcism and people, you know, acting very unnatural. It's just saying shit that, you know, like, you know, fucking scratches appearing on your body like out of nowhere and just, you know, obviously The Exorcist #1, the first one, it's a very, you know, glamorized version of an actual exorcist, but it's insane, bro. That movie, the spider walk,
down the stairs, that shit. I forgot
out of
about
nowhere
that,
too.
bro.
Out of nowhere too.
The way,
Yeah.
like I think hearing the bones crack full is what
And the
makes that
sounds,
scene
yeah,
just.
dude. Also, when like, bro, when this fool walks in, spoiler alert, this fool walks in like after like Reagan's already been possessed by this demon, and she's sitting down like this. This fool walks in behind her, and then she just turns her head.
Oh yeah, well she turned her fucking whole head around.
Yeah, dude. And it's like that shit scared me, bro.
Ugh.
Weirdly enough, that was like my for art class. That was like my last
Oh, that's sick.
my assignment, and I drew Reagan like all bloodied and shit,
That's tight.
and charcoal. It's out there somewhere. But I would say top would be Exorcist for me. Another one that you would probably never think that I would say, Anaconda, the first Anaconda movie. And we haven't talked about like any kind of animal horror movies, which
Is that considered a horror movie?
I think so.
The one with
You
Ice
think
Cube,
so?
right?
Yeah. You don't think so?
I mean, it's
Like
just,
crocodiles.
like, don't get me
Jaws.
wrong. If I see a big ass anaconda, I'm gonna be scared of it. But
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't think they're like?
but these are your like.
Yeah, these are like.
Oh,
mine.
you're okay. I mean, yeah, sure. I can let that one slide.
Yeah, but
I have to show you the scene of this one movie, bro. I don't know if you've seen it, where this fool, I can't remember what the movie's called, but he walks into a room, and there's just a human-sized spider, and I'm not talking about like. He's taking up the spider's taking up the entire room, bro.
No thanks.
He just opens it and you just hear the like oh my god, bro. I can't wait to show you that.
Is it with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes, that one.
Oh, I saw it, bro.
Yes.
I turned it off right after that. It's called Enemy.
Enemy, yes. Oh my god, bro. That scene did something to me, bro. Yeah, look, that scene did something to me, bro. Just the way you just hear like and I'm just like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah, man, that movie. But that's not a horror movie, right? But it does have horror elements and all that.
It has like horror, like
yeah. Oh man, but that's a really good movie. That's when Jake Gyllenhaal was firing on all the cylinders. Shout out to Jake Gyllenhaal.
Shout out to that motherfucker.
And probably my third one, just because it's the most recent scary movie I saw, would be Return of Silent Hill, bro.
Really?
I'm gonna defend that movie till the end of days, bro. I really like that movie. That movie, when you watch it, and I hope you watch it, if you watch it in theater or you rent it or buy it, it makes you want to. It made me desire a maze based on Return of Silent Hill just by that set alone. The set that they use, I was like, dude, it's obviously scary, but it's beautiful. It takes place in a town. Then you hear that air raid, and then everything goes to hell. All the shit starts peeling off the walls, and I really love that movie. I really love that franchise, and fuck everybody who hates that movie.
I'm shocked you didn't say The Shining, bro.
The Shining's pretty good.
I'm really shocked you didn't say
it's
The
a good
Shining.
psychological movie. It's probably like my top 5.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, I'm in top 5 for
probably
sure.
up there. But
that's crazy, bro.
Anaconda, shockingly,
funny.
I just don't like animals.
Just because Ice Cube's in it, for so I don't take it serious.
Stay away. But what about you? Your top 3?
I'm gonna give a special shout out to The Cell.
Cell.
You've never seen
Cell.
The Cell with Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez. Yes. Oh,
I think you showed me one part, and I walked
that
out.
movie. A lot of people didn't like it,
Yeah.
which I don't know why.
It's a trip, bro.
That
It's a weird movie.
mentally fucked me, bro.
Yeah.
I saw that movie when I was in fucking elementary school, dog. But Jesus Christ, that movie, the colors in that movie, the scenes in that
beautiful movie. I know.
It's a beautiful, fucked up movie,
J-Lo.
bro. And obviously J-Lo's in there, bro.
Yeah.
But that one's cool. That's my honorable mention. But I think obviously I would have to go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre as my number 1. I'm going to go Insidious 2 as my second one. Just because that movie did something to me, bro.
Yeah, that movie's a trip, too.
And then obviously Sinister, bro. Sinister is
that good, huh?
It's one of those movies, bro, where like it really gets you thinking, bro. Like holy shit.
I don't know if I'm down to watch it alone, but hey, maybe a Patreon, bro. We can watch it all.
Oh, we
all
could
together.
definitely watch that.
Do a
movie,
watch
bro.
along
like,
episode.
It's just,
you know what I mean?
Like, there's this one website, bro, where like again, it's like borderline snuff films. But it's like very crappy, like
dark web and
like
shit.
video filming and stuff. So I'm not like a big fan, but I've seen some pretty fucking shit that I'm like, what the fuck am I watching, bro? Like.
Well, back to like our debut episodes, the 8 Faces of Death. You remember those movies?
Oh yeah.
You've seen those?
Yeah.
I remember we used to have a friend who used to show us that. Shout out to Moyo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He used to show us all that shit, bro. It's crazy.
No, but it's just, this is like The Butterfly Effect was another good one, bro. The Hills, you know what, bro? The Hills Have Eyes. No, Wrong Turn.
That's
Wrong Turn is
classic.
a scary fucking movie.
Yeah.
Especially because I go to the mountains a lot, bro. So that shit.
So I see where the woods come
Wrong
from.
Turn, again, did something to me, bro. That's another movie that will for sure make my top 5, dog.
Damn. Well, shit. Anybody else have a top 3? Comment below. Let us know what you guys think is overrated. What is an underrated movie that you
Underrated horror
underrated
movie.
scare? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question, bro. I would probably you know what, bro? Children of the Corn was underrated because I feel like I came in a time where like a lot of people don't know it now. But I mean, killer kids, bro. If you see a little kid running after you trying to kill you,
Insane. Yeah.
it's I mean, it's not fun.
It's a trip.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
But I think that's definitely like an underrated one. But yeah, I mean, I can't really think of an underrated horror film. But I would probably have to go with Children of the Corn.
Children
Yeah.
of Corn. Another famous adaptation to scary movie would be Salem's Lot. Honorable mention: Salem's Lot, the newest HBO release. I saw that movie, and there's this scene, bro, where a vampire is like a vampire kid is floating up on the window, and I just thought that was the scariest shit ever. I don't know if you've seen the movie. Have you seen the movie?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, bro, watch the movie. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time, bro. It'll trip you out.
Oh, fuck, bro. How can I forget about this? You know, going back since you mentioned the one with like reptiles and shit. Pet Cemetery, bro.
Yeah, there you go. I thought you were going to say that.
Pet Cemetery.
That
fuck
is a good one.
me up,
That's a
bro.
good one. What's that movie about, Big Dog?
I mean, it's pretty much like these fools.
A town
These fools
above
find,
a fucking...
yeah, these fools find a cemetery that if you bury it, it comes back to life. So pretty much in the movie, this guy, like the family has his cat. The cat dies, so they bury it in this like graveyard or whatever. And then the next day, he sees a cat at home, and he was like, "What the fuck?
Dude.
That's not right."
Who the fuck thinks
You know
about
what I'm
that
saying?
shit?
And then like a few minutes later, spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen this movie, the whole family's playing outside because they just moved into a new house, and the baby, bro, runs into the middle of the street, and a trailer hits the baby, obviously kills the baby. So this guy's like,
This cat came back.
there's no way, like, my kid's gone. So what he does is he goes to the cemetery, he buries his kid, and the next day his fucking kid is out for blood. You know what I'm saying?
Better go.
But then like the crazy part is like the twist at the end, like I don't want to butcher it, but I think there's a part where at the close to the end his wife dies. So by now he knows anything that I bury here will come back to life
the next day.
So obviously they come back with a bad like demons at this point, you know. So towards the end of the movie, like his wife ends up dying, and he takes her to the cemetery, and like he brings her back to the house, and like right before the movie ends, you see him hugging and shit like his wife, and you see her like picking up a knife, about to kill that fool. You know what I'm saying? That's a good ass movie, bro. That movie is so fucking good, dog.
Dang.
Shout out to Pet Cemetery, bro. I can't remember. I don't know if Pet Cemetery 2 is a part of all this, but I got to rewatch those movies, bro. Those movies were
classic movies, bro.
Classic, dog.
For sure. I would say for me, a good underrated movie that's a good time to watch would be The Mist. Do you remember The Mist?
Oh, my God, bro.
With Thomas Jane, right?
That
like,
ending is...
Yeah. Oh, saddest ending of all time, bro.
I laughed, way. I laughed. Because I was just like, bro... I put myself in that situation. I'm like, what do you do?
Anybody who knows that movie, comment below.
God damn, bro.
But that movie, very underrated. I think it's a great movie. It's a monster movie. There's like weird things that are in the fog that you have to kill, you know. And it's just you're stuck in a, convenience store. And it's what better scary movie is that, right? Easy, just stuck in a fucking convenience store. Getting hunted by these monsters in the fog.
That's crazy, bro.
But yeah, man. I think that's it, bro. That's all I got for you guys.
Yeah, low key.
Again, thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for all the feedback on our old death episode. Lots of love. Thank you very much. A lot of love and support. And welcome all the new followers. Hopefully you enjoy these new little episodes, with me and the big dog. we just shoot the shit, talk about anything evil.
Anything evil, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's how it is. Anything else, big dog?
Thank you guys again. You guys have been showing a lot of support recently, and like always, we're very grateful and thankful for you guys. We're very excited, to start obviously having guests on here, and we already have a couple of names on that are ready to hop on. So if you guys know anybody, or if you yourself want to join the podcast, come shoot the shit with us, for an hour or so. Let us know, man. It's a good time. We, obviously you see here, we love to talk about anything evil and everything. So again, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for listening, and thank you for tuning in weekly. And shout out to those motherfuckers that have been here since day one. We love you guys. Thank you guys. And again, if you guys can get us to 50 subscribers on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, we will be picking a winner. And obviously that winner is going to get some sick ass stuff. So yeah, man. Thank you guys.
Yes, sir. And with that, I'll leave you off.
Later.
Lates.